Hello everyone, in this video I am going to demonstrate task 4.3D. In this task we have to handle multiple interrupt sources along with the timer interrupts. Our goal is to keep the system responsive while managing different interrupts at the same time. So in this task we are using the SAM timer interrupt library to create timer interrupts on Arduino Nano 33 IoT, which is basically based on SAMT21 microcontroller. The reason we need this library is because the Nano was a different chip called SAMTT21. The Nano uses a different chip SAMTT21 and its timer system is not same as the regular Arduino Uno. So the standard delay functions are not precise for real-time tasks as the block will require continuous checking inside the loop. The library allows us to set a timer interrupt, which means we can make Arduino to do something automatically at a fixed interval without stopping the rest program. For example, we set a timer trigger every 1 second. Each time a triggers, Arduino run a small piece of code in the background, in our case to the elevator and ring the DST sensor every 2 seconds. The advantage is that the timer runs independently, so while the timer is doing the job, the button and the motion sensor can still be checked instantly. Now, for doing the task of the hardware, I have used the push button PIR motion sensor, DST temperature sensor and humidity sensor along with 3 LEDs as output. So let's see the hardware. This is the hardware. All the LEDs are connected to 220 ohm resistor, and from that it is connected to D8, D9 and D10 pins respectively. And the PIR output pin is connected to pin 3 and the temperature DST sensor pin is connected to T4. All the ground pins are common to the ground linear further connected to ground pin of Arduino, and same for VCC. Now move on to the code. Now our code is making the push button work as a manual tool. Switch for LED 1. The PIR sensor detects human motion and lights up the LED to when motion is detected. We also use the timer interrupt so that the DST sensor values are updated periodically in the background. So here we have included the same timer interrupt library and defines all the pin. Here we have created the timer object iTimer0 and use the timer TC3 for periodic interrupts. And we have created a violet data type that they are changed inside interrupts and read in the further main loop. Now we have created 3 functions: handle button, handle PIR, timer handler. Now we have set all the initialization where we have the serial initialization and the pin modifines all the pin and DST begin. Digital pin to interrupt button pin returns the input number for that pin. Falling triggers when button fails the line below. Now we have the process button function. This run in the main loop to handle the button press flagged by the ICR. Then we have the process PIR function. This function is used to handle our PIR sensor with debounce. After that we have the attempt TST read functions. These functions read TST values but after every 2 seconds. Then we have the process timer function. This function is called when the timer flag is set up by the timer SCR. Here we have the void function setup where we have called our initialize system functions. Then we have the void loop function where we have called our process button, process PIR and process timer. So now these are the process button, process PIR, process timer. Now let's upload our code. You can see our code is uploaded successfully.